This is Joseph Newland.
My name is Michael S.
My name is David Stitz.
And my name is Eric Mendoza.
And you're listening to the YTHK Talk Show.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to episode 5 of YTHK Talk Show. It's been a while, but I'm finally here with one of our underrated guests back from episode 2. If you're a real fan of the YTHK Music YouTube channel, you know that my boy Michael S. was actually talking about Karens in this country and the high crime rates and stupid politicians there and whatnot. But yeah, I am here today with him in his bedroom, and we're going to be talking about the lovely experience that we had at a certain lake here in Washington State. So Michael, what would you like to say about that?
The lake was terrible. There was algae everywhere. The fish are barely living there. They don't clean it at all. So I think they need to change that.
Yeah, basically, so what happened was we got there in my mom's brand new $1,900 truck. We were messing around, about to have a good time, and there was this awesome spot. So this place, right? It had like a certain metal dock, and I wanted to sit at the bench, but you wanted me to come into the water, so I reluctantly agreed. I came down the rocks as smoothly as I could without slipping, and then
the algae prevented us to get in the water.
Well, maybe you, but
You didn't care for the algae. I did.
yeah, I didn't care about the algae, so I went into the water, and he dared me. I don't know if he dared me or not. I kind of forgot. It just happened several days ago. But anyway, he wanted me to go over to if y'all have seen like floating logs at like swimming lakes or anything, you'll know that there's like a chain of them, and sometimes there's like gooses over there and all that. And I just swam over there, shirt off, basically just blue hair floating around in the water. And yes, guys, I do have blue hair. Again, if you're actually a fan of the YTHK Music YouTube channel, you'll know that one of my last videos had me with blue hair in them. But that's for a different story. So I swim over there, right? Michael goes up the trail and comes down another path, goes into the water. I told him, yo, Michael, like, why don't you, like, come to the other side, or at least just come to the logs? He said because of algae and the fact that it was too cold, which...
Well, if you would look in the lake, there was a bunch of algae. And when I say a bunch, I mean there was so much algae, you can get your arms tangled on it.
Like there was, like, so much algae, but you know what?
There was, like, patches that ran, like, 10 feet long of algae, and no one wanted to fish it out. Like, all you need is a net and, like, one of those pool things.
Hell, there was, like, so much algae in there, like, you literally have to tow it all out with, like, several military Humvees, you know?
I can agree with that.
Probably. But yeah, that was our lovely experience at the lake. What else would we like to talk about that happened the same day or something? Or the next day?
Nothing really happened other than the terrible Wi-Fi and the extremely slow download speeds.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. So, same day, several hours ago, Mom goes to friends. Me and my boy Michael come with in her truck. Now, keep in mind, guys, he was spending 2 nights at our home, which was currently getting a little flipped. And when I say flipped, I don't mean flipped as
like
in...
a remakeover, like a makeover.
Yeah, makeover, exactly. Like a kind of a renovation, whole kind of thing.
But the messed up part about it is that she buys an Xbox One S. Now, Xbox One S's are supposed to get better reception than Xbox 360s. But how come games downloaded faster on the Xbox 360 than it did on the Xbox One S?
The thing is, it's the school's Wi-Fi and the fact that my phone hotspot. Now, keep in mind, I pay, or my mom pays, a certain phone plan for her phone, my phone, and my sister's phone, all for $120 a month. And this was like
slower. The hotspot is slower than the Wi-Fi.
Actually, no, because I had my hotspot on the day prior.
And it didn't even download. Like, the download didn't even start.
That's because the whole thing was 90, not megabytes, not kilobytes, not bytes at all, but 90 gigabytes.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot, but most games nowadays, the conventional games, are 90 gigabytes. The new one, Vanguard, is probably going to be 200 gigabytes.
Damn. And I thought GTA 5 was big with all the mods and the online and all that.
GTA 5 is around 25 gigabytes, but it's an old game. GTA 6, if it ever comes out, it's probably going to be 100 gigabytes, and it has a bigger map.
Like basically on my friend's PS4 the other day, I saw that one of his GTA 5s, right? It was 86 and a half, approximately 86 and a half gigabytes.
Well, he probably downloaded a few mods, but...
Well, probably. But at the same time, you also got online. You also got the whole gun game, you got the whole story mode, all packed up into...
Alright, we're getting off a topic here. We need to
Kind
start
of.
talking about how terrible the Wi-Fi is.
Well, yeah.
In our small little town, every Wi-Fi is bad. And that's sad, because when I was in California, I was getting 100 megabytes per download speed. 100 megabytes a second. Down here, you can hope to get 5.
Yeah, let's talk about that one where we got like a boost. Like we got 10 megabytes per second, 20 megabytes per second.
The internet down here, alright, I once got a boost, and it skyrocketed to 600 megabytes per second. Those are the boosts, those are the spikes in the internet. They happen naturally. The internet, that right here, it boosted it to 60 megabytes per second. 60.
Damn.
That's still not even beating the internet that I had naturally at California.
It's not like... Sorry. But yeah, it's not like beating this whole, like... It's not trying to... I'm not saying, like, beat up is, like, a word or not. Or, like... You know what I mean. It wouldn't skyrocket as much to the ready to start point, because if y'all are familiar and own an Xbox One, a certain one, an X, an S, or just an Xbox One in general, you'll know that most games have a ready to start option. Unfortunately,
That was 25 gigabytes in.
actually that was like 18 gigabytes in or more or so.
Over 20.
Probably. Listen, just the thing is that it was at a certain ready to start point where me and my boy could start playing. And just about everything was downloaded. But it's like whenever we actually went to play on the program, it would unfortunately like give us like one of these options about multiplayer. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still the campaign is still
But it wouldn't let you click it. And that's because it wasn't downloaded fully yet. But still, the only thing that we were able to play was something that barely had 2-player. The 2-player didn't even work correctly, because it was supposed to spawn us in with 2 people, and me and Joseph equal 2. But
like
it spawned us in with 3.
yeah. Somehow it just spawned in like some sort of NPC player, which I mean thanks Activision for the help. But we got this. We are good at our kills.
You're okay at the game. I'm goated, but you're okay.
Well, yeah, but yeah, no. I'm like good at the Modern Warfare 3 kind of thing.
I'm still goated. I still beat you.
I know. And that's why I'm trying to actually get better. Except I'm not even practicing. I'm just sitting on my lazy ass playing Minecraft on the thing.
Actually, your little sister, I got the Moab on her, but I couldn't get the Moab on you. I was 20 kills in, and then you killed me once. I couldn't get that Moab, though.
So, what else do we talk about? I come up with some of the ideas. You come up with the lingo.
Yeah. But I'm also good at thinking of things on the spot. How about we talk about maybe last thing, skateboards?
Skateboards?
Mm-hmm. Do you skateboard?
No. I tried skateboarding when I was like little, But unfortunately, I would just like fall off the board every single time.
Mm.
All right, guys. So we are back. We actually just went to my house several years later.
We played a 40-minute Minecraft battle, and it was pretty intense. You know, it had its big parts. I almost popped his totem 2 times before I popped his totem the final time. But, you know, I should have had it, but we were loaded up on armor and gear. It was an infinite battle. We could have had anything.
Yeah, true that. There were some times though where I actually almost popped your totem, one of your totems.
Well, I mean, you didn't pop one of my totems, not throughout that entire match, but there wasn't one time that you popped my totem, because we did a health boost, 2 times health. We'll be playing the video shortly hereafter, but I mean, you didn't pop one of my totems. You might have gotten to me to 3 hearts, but that wasn't even close, and I don't even remember going to 3 hearts. At 5 was the most hearts I went down. It was a serious battle, but I popped your legs and your chest plate, and that's what took you down. You have to get better at switching those.
I know.
And we are back. Just the other day, we went to, you know, one of the producers of this show. You all might know him. He's your true and favorite, David Stitz. We went to his house. We also went to, well, I almost said it, but we went to another lake. Other than the one lake,
Yeah.
we went to another lake. It was really fun. I had a great time. I'm sure Joseph had a great time. I climbed this broken down bridge, you know, got on top, and then I ran up it, you know, it was pretty cool. Everybody just sat and watched. What about that one time that we went outside with the skateboards? With those 2 girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah, back to that one, whole...
Oh, yeah, that one time. I played VR. I played Arizona Sunshine, if any of you know what that is. It is a VR game with zombies and guns and grenades. It is fun, but I didn't get to use a grenade on a zombie. It was sad. I didn't see them explode. Here's Joseph's side of the story.
Side of the story, really? That's where you... Whatever. So, anyway, let's go back to the subject where we were talking about you posing on a broken down bridge. Now, guys, we're on this like a very specific like town.
If this video
bridge.
can get over 100,000 likes, we will post pictures. Hey, if this video can get over 100,000 likes, we will post pictures of us on top of the bridge. You will see David Stitz and myself's face all over. What, we gonna put it on YouTube, Instagram, we're gonna make it a YouTube short or something.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out. But you will see our face if this video gets to 100,000 likes.
So anyway, basically, we had our moments there, you know, we had some happy moments, we had some sad moments, like some really, really sad
It wasn't
moments.
that sad, it's just, you know,
anxiety.
It's a big problem in this world. You need to control your anxiety, you need to not control it, you need to get help when help is wanted and when help is needed. I want you guys to go and help yourself. That's what you guys need.
Yeah, basically, our friend David,
He had an anxiety problem. Nothing other than that. We're not going to get into the subject. We're not going to talk about it. It's not something that should be talked about. But he had an anxiety problem at the moment. Most people do.
So we ended up walking back to his car, talking about life, talking about how sometimes
But we're not going to get into details.
Exactly. The only detail that we're getting into is that we're just talking about life and aliens and how the country screwed us over.
Aliens and how the country screwed us over.
Yeah, and how the Biden administration and every single word.
All right, I said we're not getting into specifics. Slow it down. Slow down your roll, Joseph.
Okay,
calm
okay,
down,
yeah.
calm down.
I don't want to.
You're in a safe place. You're in a safe place.
I don't want to talk about the Biden administration. I don't know why I brought that up. But yeah. So, we're recording this on another day. Michael, what would you like to talk about?
It's been like 4 days. This entire podcast has went on. It's dragging on. It really is.
Yeah, I want it to drag on. This is our really special episode.
It's the time I become a co-host.
It's the time my boy also becomes a rapper.
Not really. Not really.
Well, I mean, you were talking to me about like becoming a rapper,
Yeah, I might, but I don't know. Probably not. I'm not gonna become a rapper. More like make one song, see how it goes, and if it goes bad, then it's not my thing.
yeah. You said we let the fans decide how you rap, basically, or
No, the
whatever.
fans, they decided how I rap and what I rap about. That just ruins the whole thing, because then I can't express myself as a rapper. I'm doing only what people tell me to do. And they're probably going to say some unexplicatory stuff like talk about sucking dick or something. That's probably what the fans are going to want me to rap about. But
Yeah, I rap about most of my life story. Like, I rapped about my depression. I rapped about basically doing nothing during the summertime and then getting my grind on.
you grind on what? You make a bunch of money?
No, as in like working on making songs without no fucking budget.
That's cool.
Yeah, really cool.
Put a lot of force into that one. Almost threw my shoulder out.
Oh yeah, he is jerking off right now. So
How dare you, Joseph?
thank you.
I don't want to be part of your show anymore. Of this animal farm. How dare you?
You're an Animal Farm.
And actually, I'm hitting a pylon with the most of my force, and I think I'm ripping the roof out.
Yeah, you should probably stop. Otherwise, you're gonna get sued for property damage. Uh-oh.
Don't yell it too loud, or else I actually might get sued for property damage.
Well, then again, this is going on the internet, so this shit might go on forever, so I suggest you stop, please.
It shouldn't go on forever, because I mean, I got like 1 minute before I have to go home, so we really should be wrapping this up quickly.
But yeah, alright guys, so we're actually gonna end our really special episode here, unfortunately, but, hey, look at the bright side, at least it's about, 17 and a half minutes long, at least. But yeah, Michael is mad that I unfortunately am not wrapping this up for him. He is skating home as fast as he can. See you, Michael! Bye! And, yeah, we'll see you next time.
On the YTHK Talk Show.
Next episode, I do not know what we're going to be talking about, but the next title will say otherwise. So, yeah, without any further ado, I will get going now. And, yeah, without any further ado, I'm go. See ya.